Hello and welcome to this new episode about marketing mix modeling. Today we're going to discover how to structure our data and what data we should have to create our marketing mix modeling project. In particular, as you can see here, the branding is around Cassandra, but all the insights you're going to get from this template that you're going to see in the description linked below are can be applied for any marketing mix modeling project. Now, let's begin. Um, so I'm gonna zoom a little here. Cassandra data request checklist. So when you're trying to start a new marketing mix modeling project, the entire dataset you should provide a daily data or otherwise weekly or monthly. The daily format should be year, month, and day. And weeks go from Monday to Sunday, not to Sunday to Saturday. Data should be split by country or group into the most important regions if it's possible. And it should be a tabular format. So it should be a table. Now, zooming out a little, let's begin how to structure your MMM project data request checklist. First section, you need to define what is your target variable. It can be revenue, it can be conversions, it can be leads, customers, website visit, or apps users. And as we know, we need to have a daily breakdown of how much revenue we got and a geographical breakdown country-wise for revenue or conversions. Technically, it should look like something like this. So we have date in here, and we have revenue, and we have number of conversions. So day by day, we know how much we made in revenue and how many conversions we did. Going back, we can see the media marketing campaigns. So we talk about digital first, and we want to learn and we want to export from Facebook or Meta reports, Facebook ad spent by each day, impression by each day, and clicks by each day. This is really important because it allows us to understand how to divide and see the correlation between the spend and impression the clicks. And also, if it's possible, let's split and include the marketing name, so the campaign name inside of the export, so we can split manually afterwards from prospecting to retargeting. Obviously, the goal of a marketing mix modeling project is to optimize our marketing spend. And because prospecting is highly correlated to retargeting, we want to create this separation in order to understand how much we should spend on retargeting based on how much we spend on prospecting. So we should divide it. Google, there is a pretty good export that we can do on Google Ads, which basically, if you go to report, you choose columns, need to be campaign types and value, and in the rows you should select day. In this way, you export it, and you have in the value you need to set cost, impressions, and clicks. So you have for each day and for each campaign types in the columns, you have how much you spent, how many impressions you got, and how many clicks you got. Same thing for Bing, same thing for LinkedIn. TikTok works pretty similar to Facebook, so you should follow the same procedure for TikTok. Any other ad channels, it can be Reddit, Snapchat, and other impressions, breaking down by campaign types, etc. Now, let's focus on other marketing campaigns. We have offline paid activities, only spend but not correlated variables. We have TV campaigns, out of home, radio podcasts, PR links, influencers, and affiliate marketing. Everything needs to be broken down daily as the output variable was breaking down. If it's not possible, there's a little tricks that we can do. we can get if you can get weekly budget for with the media spent for TV, for example, we should divide the weekly budget by 7. So we know on average daily how much we're spending, and that's the trick basically. If we have monthly data on how much we spent on TV, we divide it by 30 or 31 based on the number of days inside of that particular month, and we get an average spent daily in that particular month in that particular channel. Same thing for the other out-of-home radio, podcast, offline media investments that can influence sales. Organic activities. So in our marketing mix modeling project, we also saw that SEO and organic impression are highly influenced by the advertising spent on Facebook and TikTok. This is due because what Facebook and TikTok are doing is driving and creating demand for a certain product for your product, and people most of the times do not buy in the first touch point. They probably first know you in the first touch point, but then they search for you online. You get organic impressions, you get organic clicks, and then they convert. And having the number of impression for certain keywords or the organic overall impression for your company broken down by day, it helps you understand first what's the correlation between the media spent online or offline and the organic impressions, but then also what's the correlation between SEO impressions to your sales. Then we have webinar events. If there was an event, we should select and have a Boolean value. Boolean value stands for a value between 0 and 1, and that can help you understand if there was a webinar, the value on that particular day is 1. If it wasn't, the value is 0. Emails. So emails sent, we don't want the actual number of broadcasts that we make. We want to have number of recipients broken down by each day. These help us a lot to understand what's the contribution of our email activities. Then we have other key marketing initiatives or important channels. Products operations, we have organization level internal factor influence on sales. We have promotion. We want to have price elasticity. So we want to see how much demand is increasing based on lowering our prices. We want to measure actually how much it changes. And that works pretty good. We want to have the percentage discount by each day. If we did 0, we put 0. If we did 20% discount on a particular day, we put 20, etc. Product prices, when promotions are not available, I suggest to have average product price breaking down by each day. If there's been a new launch, a new product launch, we should put it with a Boolean value. Boolean value. Store opening offline, customer service, so how many tickets we're getting. If there has been any website change, so maybe we switch from PrestaShop to Shopify, we should have a Boolean value here, Boolean value, which you can call the column, for example, Shopify CMS 0 for the days in which you had PrestaShop, and 1 for when you got a Shopify, for example. New feature release, maybe you have a new feature about your product, new functionality on your app, etc. You should have still a Boolean value also in here. And inventory availability, it's often used to understand how much sales decrease based on not having inventory for a specific product. And it helps you also understand what's the contribution on your sales of having and selling that particular product inside your business. So in this case, we don't want to use Boolean value. We will use the inventory broken down by each day. So number of products in our warehouse by each day for that particular product, breaking down by products also. Then we want to have, and if we want, we should consider also external variables like exchange rates, breaking down by each day, COVID mobility, uh, data required for mobility, about COVID weather, seasonality, calendar events, sports, school term season, everything that can, in a way, influence our sales. For example, if you're a pretty big company, exchange rates are gonna influence your marketing and your sales. If you're a big company, unemployment rate will influence your sales. GDP growth will influence your sales. Weather influences almost everyone. In the direct-to-consumer space, in the lead generation space, influences by a lot. COVID mobility influences by a lot for a specific niche of products. You can get COVID mobility data from Google open source data sets. So if you search for COVID mobility data, Google, you have here all the data set that you can download, or a CSV for breaking down by geographical region. You can download it and then select what are the data updated daily about how much people are moving around using transportation, going to work physically, going to parks, etc. And oh, sorry. All right. And here we have the overall overview. The output of this data checklist at the end should be something like this one. Here we can see we have a breakdown by date, revenue, conversions, and we have uh, all the metrics, all the variables breaking down in columns. As you can see here, Facebook prospecting clicks, Facebook retargeting spend, Facebook prospecting spend, Google discovery spend, Google discovery impression, and so on. And for everything, you have a data point. You can see how much we spend on a particular day on that particular campaign type. We have media spent mostly, outbrain spent, for example, email campaign users, how many recipients we got, number of organic traffic, referral, influencer, affiliates, etc. We have everything here. So what I want to say is that this template has been created, taking an example, one source, which is Saxifrage and VexPower, which is one of the best learning tool for VexPower for marketing engineers, and it basically has multiple courses about marketing mix model, incrementality testing, and everything around the marketing science space. They have a template I took as an inspiration to build mine, and this is the output basically. So it's not only me that I created it, but I just modified it to implement in my workflow about my marketing mix model. The real reason and the real author was VexPower. Now, said that, I want to say if you are searching for, I hope this video was useful to you. If you're searching for a partner about marketing mix modeling, in the description, I'm going to leave the link to Cassandra, which is a marketing mix modeling tool that helps organization to optimize their budget distribution in order to maximize the return on investment. If you're interested, we're happy to learn about you and see if we can be a good fit or not. All right. Hope you have a great day. Thank you for being here for 40 minutes. It's been a pleasure for me, and hope you have a nice day. See ya.